The Nairobi Senator Edwin Sifuna, who doubles as the leader of the Linda Mwananchi team, has been criticized so much by Anne Waiguru, the governor of Kirinyaga, by saying that Edwin Sifuna is not fit to be the president of Kenya, and that she has given a lot of examples, saying even William Ruto, he has worked so much to be where he is. Therefore, Edwin Sifuna cannot be a threat to William Ruto. Listen to this video.
Ati sasa nimefanya rally 5, mmeanza kunichocha ati nisimame kiti ya president. Mwenyewe anasema na nyinyi ndio mko hapa. Ati wao tumeenda kwenda wapi? Nilikuwa nasikia wakisema wakati wa uhuru. Thirikari deshajanagio gotomaki wake. Wadigara, it applies even for this government. Linda kuwa president of the Republic of Kenya is no small feat. Na Ruto kufika hapo alishikilia uhuru miaka 10. It was a 10-year plan. Alikuwa amejipanga 10 years. You don't wake up and become. Hata uhuru wako amuka akakua. Kulikuwa kumepangiliwa kutoka mbali. Si ati mtu anastukia haya. Sasa niko na likes zimefika 5,000. I can become. It is not that easy. Even people like me who have been a governor for 10 years and been in government, national government, for my entire life, close to 30 years. It's not a joke.
There is no way Edwin Sifuna cannot be a threat to William Ruto, yet his people are continuously attacking Edwin Sifuna. Yeah, you've seen so much. Many people are attacking Edwin Sifuna lately, saying that he cannot be the leader, he cannot be the presidential candidate in Kenya. But there are so many reasons, and I'm gonna give you all the reasons why many people feel that Edwin Sifuna cannot lead, and especially those who are in the two-term faction. Recently, Edwin Sifuna has been conducting rallies in Kenya. He started with the Busia. People dismissed him, saying that that is the excitement people had to meet Edwin Sifuna. He went to Kitengela. He went to Amalemba, Kakamega. So the one he held in Mombasa, at least it sent a statement, and that is where William Ruto ran back to the drawing board because his math had been spoiled by Edwin Sifuna. So the Kisumu rally was the mother of all rallies Edwin Sifuna has been conducting, and therefore it is now evident that he is a threat to William Ruto, and is a threat to even the opposition team. And that is why many people, the Ruto sycophants, the people who are closer to William Ruto, are now firing their shots at Edwin Sifuna, saying, oh, he's so excited because he has a lot of following online and now he thinks he can win presidency. If you listen keenly to what Anne Waiguru was saying, there is no point of criticism, however, but she's saying that Edwin Sifuna is just excited and wants to run for presidency. Yeah. In fact, she even mentioned that Edwin Sifuna may get a few likes online, and now he thinks that he's so popular in Kenya and wants to run, giving an example that even William Ruto worked with Uhuru Kenyatta for 10 years before being the president. Therefore, it was a plan that was engineered for 10 years by William Ruto. So, according to Anne Waiguru, Edwin Sifuna cannot rise from anywhere from the Senate, and is the first timer in the Senate, and plan to win presidency. That is according to Anne Waiguru. But I'll give you reasons. Anne Waiguru has been wanting so much to be the deputy president, and she has been calling shots, saying that she's ready to be the president, to be the deputy president of Kenya. Yeah, in the coming election. She's so much anxious. And I told you in the earlier video how much Anne Waiguru wanted to be the deputy president in 2022. There were many people saying, oh, we have the woman card, you should bring the gender. You saw that Anne Waiguru can deputize, but that never happened, because there are so many things that you consider in choosing who will be your running mate. Number one, you should consider the monetary muscle, how someone is endowed with money. You should consider the popularity. And again, who knows Anne Waiguru? Actually, Anne Waiguru came into public domain. Many people started knowing her after the scandal of NYS attached to her ililipuka vibaya sana. So there are many reasons why Anne Waiguru is criticizing Edwin Sifuna. Number one is because Edwin Sifuna has spoiled the math of William Ruto and even opposition, and I'll explain. William Ruto knew that in as much as the Mount Kenya has gone, he could bank on the Luo Nation and the ODM strongholds, including the Western Kenya, because it could be the battleground. But right now, Edwin Sifuna has risen from Luhya land, and therefore that means William Ruto will not get the votes from Luhya the way he planned. And then the ODM strongholds are now mostly the major parts of the ODM is now with the Sifuna, in as much as Oburu Oginga and Gladys Wanga are fighting so hard to bring people together. It is now impossible. And equally, Edwin Sifuna is with the Gen Zs. The Gen Zs do not want William Ruto to be the next president to defend his seat. So there, William Ruto's maths was spoiled by Edwin Sifuna. Equally in opposition, you remember opposition, they were saying that they wanted to announce who could be the flag bearer so early before things start spoiling. But that topic became to a halt after Sifuna rose. Yeah. So he spoiled everything in opposition and in government. Number two, Edwin Sifuna right now has a lot of wave in Kenya. In fact, if an election was to be conducted today or tomorrow, Edwin Sifuna would emerge number one, because many people are aligning themselves with Edwin Sifuna. Very simple. Edwin Sifuna has never been caught in any scandal. Edwin Sifuna has been clean. He doesn't have so much bagging from behind. Yani hakuna kitu namfuata mingi. Yani ni mtu tu, yeah, and someone who has a stance. He has been saying that William Ruto should be one term. Even when Raila Odinga was alive, he has stuck with his position that William Ruto should not be the president of Kenya. So that wave itself, it has started giving William Ruto chest pains, including the people who are around him. And that is the reason why you see ODM, or rather not ODM, the UDA party members are attacking Uhuru Kenyatta viciously, because they understand that Uhuru Kenyatta might be the one who is sponsoring Edwin Sifuna. And that is the reason why they are attacking him, because wanamwambia aache kujiingiza na siasa, that those who like the likes of Moi, the likes of Kibaki, hawako wanajihusisha siasa sana, he should retire peacefully. To an extent where Cherargei was sponsoring a motion in the Senate to scrap the perks of the former president of Kenya, the retirement benefits that he gets. Yeah, that tells you how much William Ruto is shaken by Edwin Sifuna. So when you hear the people like Anne Waiguru, mentioning Edwin Sifuna, you realize that it is because the owner of the dogs has given an authority, has given an order that they should attack, and that is why they are attacking Edwin Sifuna. And sometimes I wonder, I feel like Anne Waiguru attacking Edwin Sifuna, it's uncalled for. When you hear someone of Anne Waiguru's caliber attacking Edwin Sifuna, hata unashangaa tu. Actually, Anne Waiguru should be attacking the people like Kalonzo Musyoka, the likes of Rigathi Gachagua. Aachane tu na Sifuna. Sifuna is younger than him, than her. Sifuna, hata kimiaka, hata ile miaka ya kukaa kwa bunge kwa serikali. So she should not even say anything about Sifuna. Yeah, and another reason equally is the fact that Edwin Sifuna is loved even by the people of the Mount Kenya region. Yeah, you hear when Rigathi Gachagua mentions the name Edwin Sifuna, even in his rallies, the kind of applause Edwin Sifuna gets in his absentia tells you something that things are bad. And equally, Edwin Sifuna announced that right now they want to move into Mount Kenya. They will start with a rally there in Mount Kenya East. in Meru County. And that thing is giving the people in Mount Kenya sleepless nights, including Anne Waiguru, because perhaps Anne Waiguru thought he could try to stage or rather position herself as someone who could give William Ruto a number of votes from Mlima Kenya, and therefore she be fit to sit as the next deputy president. Yeah. Those are many reasons. Anyway, those are my opinions. You have yours too. You can write in the comment section. We shall discuss. We shall have a conversation. Perhaps it can form a basis of whatever we're going to talk about in the next video. If you're new here, consider subscribing, liking and sharing our content, and equally hit the notification bell so that you can be receiving notifications each and every day we bring you a new content.